Steven Gerrard has also reacted to Mo Salah's actions, and then we want to make comparison between his statement and that of Jamie Carragher. In his statement, he said he's obviously very upset he's not playing, which I respect. He won't sit out the team. I respect. A couple of lines about throwing people under the bus, that's wrong. Need to reverse a little bit away from that. He needs to deal with that with the manager. This needs Virgil van Dijk to go. I was sorting this out for the benefit of not even so much the club or the team. It's the fans. I've seen it and I've lived it. I lived with it with Suarez when he fell out with Brendan Rodgers face to face. I've seen it all and I've been there myself from a personal point of view. I've done the Salah statement in 30 seconds against Manchester United and got sent off. So no one is perfect. We've all had head loss as players. We've all done emotional things where we think, oh. And I know in time when this all comes, more will go. I shouldn't have said that. I maybe shouldn't have said that, and I was a bit emotional. I was a bit hasty. That's what he thinks Mo Salah will feel later on. But at the end of the day, Liverpool Football Club needs Mo Salah back playing, back scoring goals because he's the best player, the best scorer, and he will help them get out of this. If this goes on, this is bigger than what we all know and what we see. That's Steven Gerrard's statement too. Now, when you listen to Jamie Carragher's own, you hear him talking about how Mo Salah was a flop before he came to Liverpool and how he has not been able to win AFCON with Egypt and the rest of them. Then that's you hear him talking about just talking down on the player, not making points. You see, most of these average players who were average in their time, when you see them criticize players, they don't use discretion, no sense of discretion. You understand? Like, see, they just say whatever is in their head. Most of these average players say whatever comes on their head, they don't care. That's what I've noticed. The players who did not deliver, those average players, Jamie Carragher, them, the rest of them, all those. Gary Neville was an average player. That is the truth about it. If you see him making statements, you feel a pity. You will be like, this guy. If you didn't watch him, you think he was one exceptional player. Now look at what has Steven Gerrard thought of this. Now my question is: these guys that you are talking to, Mo Salah, as a legend, does it mean you don't have his contact? Does it mean you don't have his contact to call him and say, bro, how far now? This is statement you made is not cool. Every time you're sending him message through the media, we don't care about your message. You are talking rubbish. That's the truth. What he did was wrong, no doubt about it. But don't talk to him like he has never been there for the club. Mo Salah has a better legacy, bigger legacy in Premier League and world football than Jamie Carragher ever dreamt of. Mo Salah's legacy, was always going to be Jamie Carragher's dream. His legacy in Premier League and in football, Carragher does not even have. Imagine coming out to make those statements. How do you sit down and evaluate those things? Sit down. Do you feel okay with yourself? You don't do that. Look at how Steven Gerrard talked about it. All of us know Mo Salah was wrong in what he said. Nobody is supporting what he said. But we are talking about how you took on the statement that made it personal. Are you Liverpool Football Club? Do you think you can feel more bad than us? We felt bad, man. Don't come out to make that statement. Look at Steven Gerrard's statement. Very civil.